Hey, what's up guys? It's TJ here. So we're starting off a new channel. Now, what we're going to be doing is working on everything we've got going on at the house. We've got so many cars at any given time that we decided that it would be a good idea to try out YouTube, kind of share what we've got going on. So what we're working on right now is we've got my 2002 WRX, which is a fully converted 2.5 RS car. At one point, apparently this car was EJ 257 swapped with full STI drivetrain. The story I was told was that it had been either parted out or blown up, and it wound up getting WRX converted. Here we've got the EJ 205 that was in it. When I got the car, the motor really didn't have any major issues, but what did have issues was the transmission. As you can see here, somebody didn't put the pipe plug in that retains the shaft for the clutch fork. So what happened was the clutch fork went into the clutch while the engine was running, wiped out the transmission, wiped out the clutch. Since I had the motor out, I decided I had access to some pretty decent parts. So I'm going to be running a Honda half radiator with the crown jewel, which is this fine little fella down here. So here we've got a Turbonetics TNX 3048. Not a huge turbo, but I'm going to be running stock internals, and I would say that comparison-wise, we'll be doing a little better. This turbo, from my understanding, is rated somewhere in the 300 to 400 horsepower range, depending on how efficient you are. Now, the reason I'm not building the bottom end or doing a 6-speed swap or anything crazy is I'm not a huge Subaru guy. See, mine is technically a Toyota out there. I've never been a huge fan of all-wheel drive. I've never really gotten into it. Since I got the car on trade, it's like, let's have some fun with it. As you can see, it's got a pretty solid interior in it, don't mind the mess. And the motor itself should be fairly solid. So we're gonna have some fun with it. So under the hood of Cameron's car, what we've got going on is a 2JZ VVTi naturally aspirated. Nothing crazy done to it, just a long tube header, cold air intake. He wasn't shooting for huge power on it. He mostly tubbed it because he did have to graft the core support on from the S15. He's not planning, as of right now, he's not planning on drifting it. Anything crazy, he just wanted a good show car. As you can see, the engine bay is already all done up. He did that himself. Actually turned out pretty nice. So that's going to be the color he's wanting to use on the exterior of the car. Overall, fairly nicely done. He has put some miles on it so far, just going to a few meets here and there. It really is a fun car. It definitely has some bugs it needs worked out, but it is going to be a hoot once it's done. So as far as the interior and drivetrain of Cameron's car, what we've got going on is Lexus steering column, full Lexus wiring harness, automatic transmission out of the IS300. We've got some 350Z seats in it. Interior should be nice and clean. He's got a few uncracked dashes to choose from when he sets that up. But for now, guys, that's going to be all. If there's anything in particular that you want to see more of, be sure to leave a comment and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. Peace.